Okay, today is June 10th, 2020, and my question for the LeNormand for this system is what will Donald John Trump's life experience, what will he be attracting between now and the end of the election? And I put that in there because in case it takes a little longer for the votes to be tallied, in case it's not a big landslide, or in case, you know, in case there's any discrepancy, like we had the hanging chads in 2000 where George W. probably stole the election from Al Gore. So if any, monkey business like that happens, I'm allowing for that. So I'm going to draw 3 cards for basically about 7 months, but I'm just going to leave it open to the time frame of today, June 10th, through the end of the election, however long that may take. Okay, so I'm going to go this way, and then I'll have to firm up the frame, so you'll just bear with me. Thinking. I think that's all I'm going to be able to fit into frame. I can always add on to this reading later. Okay. All right, bear with me here. This is why when I do the monthly readings for you guys, I do this all before I even start the video, because it takes quite a little bit of time to get things in frame. Okay, let's see. What's this one first? So these are, the LeNormand is an interesting situational type of experience. It can be as deep as the tarot if you go into the spiritual meanings, which may or may not happen with this guy. Oh, what have we got going on here? Hold on. Okay. The challenges of having an angular type of shot, which I can't seem to get around any other way. All right, that's good enough. I'm going to let go of my OCD here to have everything straight. Oh boy. Okay, so June. So for the rest of this month, so he's looking up. He's attracting, probably some type of support. But this may also be indicative of him kind of looking over the fence that's erected around the walls of the White House. There's 2 miles of fencing. He finally got his wall, but it's around his house, his home. This is his home. And the public is outside. The garden card here represents the public. And it represents the interactions with the public. So he's looking over the wall. But he's staying in. He's hunkering down. Literally, he was down in the bunker, right? Even though he said he was just checking it out. So for the rest of this month, he's going to be holding tight here. Unless he takes off to Mar-a-Lago for some fun there, that's possible. But he's it doesn't look to me like he's going to be out, with his doing his normal shenanigans that he, gets involved with when he does his rallies. Okay, so then moving into July, it looks like he has some success with the Sun card here. We have some success with his ego follower, or his some success. Oh, that was a Freudian slip, wasn't it? He has some egoic success in his big overblown ego, which is an unhealthy ego. Whether it's weak or overblown, it's still unhealthy. So his ego will still, he'll still be following that, and his loyal followers will still be there with him, and he may be receiving contributions, campaign contributions. The fish card usually relates to money, but it could just be that he's in his normal, overblown flow, and he's got his loyal followers, hanging out with him. Yeah, I can't really see any problems there for him at all in July. And then may have to do with, we've got the 4th of July in this month here. And so he may have some fun with that. Okay. And then come August, goodness, something's ending and it's painful, or he gets sick. But something's ending. So something's ending in August, and what it looks like to me is that he'll get sick, but he'll have some, with the letter card, he'll have some prescriptions, something from the doctor that will probably help him, and it might all be kept secret. Like, we might not know how sick he is, or we may. We can't. With the book card, it's often, because it's facing, I read directionally, so if it's, because it's facing the key card, and then moving forward we have the stars card. If he does get sick and he does try to hide it, I think it'll be revealed. I think it will be revealed. So that may happen in August, and then in September there's an obstacle here. So I think this is an obstacle to the choices he wants to make and the road he wants to, the path that he wants to take in order to be out there and do his rallies, because he's got to be doing something by then. And he likes being out with the crowds, of course, which is fine, which is, that can be a wonderful thing for anybody, but he's got some obstacles, and sometimes this card is even hidden enemies. Reading across this way, it could be the end of some obstacles that comes through, and some actual invitations and gifts from foreign people. That's interesting. If we read these directionally this way, but for now I'm going to stick with the months. So, but there's some obstacle in traveling. There's some obstacle in the free will and the choices that he wants to make. And they're very important. The key is always indicative of something very, very important. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. And then, so moving into, let's see, June, July, August, September. So October, he's going to have some invitations or some gifts from a woman. So maybe there's a big donation, a big campaign donation, but I believe we'll find out about it online. But there's a woman in here that's going to play a particular role in helping him move forward. Let's see. Yeah, well, she knights over to the mice, so it could be something to do with a woman who helps minimize his, sneaky, cunning way of, getting what he wants, minimizing his deceitfulness. She could be somebody secret that we don't even know about. That we may never know who she is. There's some woman that's going to help him that's going to support him. Okay, and then in, let's see, June, July, August, September, October, November. I guess we've got an extra little bit of something here. So this would be November when we have the actual election. This to me, I see this as foreign interference and something new. It's a little bit though, it's not a lot, but foreign interference. Yeah, there's something that comes through, I think, that might kind of upset the election. But it will be because the mice eat away something. They reveal deception. So because these two cards are here together, we'll know about it. It's not going to go. There won't be any obfuscation of it like there was in 2016. We will know who the culprits are. Now, after the election, or at the end of the election, his opportunities are minimized. His opportunities are minimized, and his riskiness will be what, it takes him down and kind of sinks him. I don't see this as being successful and winning. I see this as being kind of stuck, and this isn't. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hold on. Let me use a different deck here and see if I can get some more clarity on this anchor card here. Because sometimes it can mean, that you're in and you're solid, right? But if this were an illness, like let's say these two cards here were together, I would say if someone wanted to know if they had an ill pet or something, I would say, my goodness, it doesn't look like they'll make it, But with the mice here, I feel like his opportunities are minimized and eating away, and he's just kind of stuck. But let's see. Let's get some clarity on the anchor card here. Okay, I'm just asking for the truth, surrendering to the truth. What will the anchor card mean for him? Okay. Some exposure of deception. So we've got the fox again, right? Well, notice the artistry is so different, but this is both the fox. The fox is always about, well, it can be, if it's reading for a person who does a lot of freelance and a lot of little small gigs, I would say, oh, you're going to get a lot of, new jobs. It can be the work card. In his situation, it's about deception, which is primarily what it is. It's like something's wrong. So there might be some foreign interference that comes through, and we see it because there's solid evidence, right? Solid, yeah. Because it's knighting over here with the ship. His movement, if this isn't foreign, then this is movement. What if this is, I'm just going to play around with possibilities here. What if this is an invitation from a woman to help him escape, get away? I mean, it's possible because the ship is about, overseas, foreign. It's about movement. It's about change. So this could be a change, come November, December, this could be a change, an opportunity for him to minimize wherever he's, sunken into. But whatever this is will be revealed as being wrong, as being something that was deceptive and illegal. Wow. Interesting. We might just have to wait and see what that is. Well, hold on. Let me ask. Let me grab a couple more cards. Yeah. So something to do with his choices that he's made, something to do with just bad choices. Bad choices that he's made in the White House and his commitments. The ring is about commitments. Commitments that he's made with other people. So he may be, this kind of makes me wonder, and maybe I'll do a separate reading on that later, but I'm kind of wondering if he actually has plans to, like plan B and plan C, like what if I get caught? Where do I go? What country would take me? Or, I mean, because he owns properties in multiple countries, so he could take off. He totally could take off. And the question is, would anybody go after, or could he be gone after, or what, how that's another whole scenario. But anyway, I'm wondering about that now. So, okay, I think I'll leave this here for now, and I welcome your comments and questions, of course, as always. And, okay, see you next time. Bye.